Welcome to Methodical Insights with Julie. Welcome back to self-love. And how do you practice self-love? There are 4 pillars of self-love. The first being self-acceptance. Learn to accept yourself. The second pillar is self-care. Care for yourself physically, psychologically, and spiritually. The third pillar, self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. The fourth pillar is self-trust. Trust your judgment and your choices. There's also self-appreciation. Recognize or value and be grateful for who you are. And self-worth. Understand your values and ensure your decisions reflect those values. What are some of the ways you can practice self-love? You can create rituals. Exercise, yoga, meditation, taking a walk. Start your day with a positive outlook. So in the morning, instead of waking up and going, "Oh, I'm tired, it's going to be a long day," say, "I feel great today. This is going to be a great day." Maybe start with a walk. Even if it's just a walk around the block, clear your head, wake up. Live with intention. Set your intentions that will guide and support your efforts to mindfulness. If you intend to get better, exercise, start eating healthier, get enough rest, and learn to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself for bad choices, and don't beat yourself up for those choices. Learn from the bad choices and mistakes so that you can turn yourself around and say, okay, the last time I did this, it didn't work, but maybe this time XYZ will work. Learn to make better choices by learning from your mistakes. Set boundaries and set limits. It's okay to say no, so you aren't draining yourself emotionally and physically. So if they ask you at work, can you stay an extra hour or can you come in an hour earlier? If you have other priorities, say, no, I can't do that. I'm sorry. Practice self-care, again, by exercising, eating right, getting enough sleep. Tell yourself that you love yourself. Every day, tell yourself, I love you. Ask for help when you need it, whether it be at work or at home, or if you're just struggling and you need somebody to talk to. Ask somebody, ask your friend, ask a family member, do you have time to listen to me? Or I just need a sounding board. Do you mind hearing me out or helping me make this decision? Recognize and talk about your feelings. So if you're feeling depressed, think about how you would feel if your daughter or your mother was depressed and feeling like you do. What would you do to help them and to support them? Then do it for yourself. You deserve it. Use positive talk instead of negative talk. And we're going to talk about that a little bit later. We're going to give some examples. But instead of saying negative things, try to say positive things. Even if they may be something that's challenging, you can turn that into positive talk. Journal your thoughts. If you get angry about something, if something is stressing you out, journal it. Keep a notebook and a pen handy. Write down what made you upset or what is so challenging to you. Go back to it and look at it and decide what you can do to change that into a positive outlook. Set goals that are attainable. Don't worry about what happened in the past. This is a new goal. The past is the past. It needs to stay there. Live for today. Set that goal for today. What is it going to look like tomorrow? And work on attaining that goal tomorrow. Don't look at attaining those far off goals or those goals that are so big that you can't attain them immediately, because you will lose interest and you won't follow through with your goals. Take each goal as a step. Baby steps lead into larger steps. Just like when you're exercising, you might have to start with 5 pounds of weights, but you can increase to 10 and then you can increase to 20. The same thing about setting goals. Set your goals that make a little bit harder goal to set and reach, but make sure that they are attainable, that they're reachable. And if you need somebody to coach you, have them coach you in how to obtain those goals and what you need to do to attain those goals. Mentors are great ways to help you attain goals. Another way that can help you is to listen to music. That can develop a positive attitude by the music that you listen to, but you have to be mindful of the music you listen to. If you're listening to negative music or music that's talking bad about different things, we see this in rap, we see it in hard metal, that negativity is going to stay with you. You have to learn to reassociate yourself. If you listen to music that's calming, relaxing, soothing, meditating, you will be able to stay in a positive mindset. The same thing is situations that you put yourself in. If you stay around negative people, if you keep yourself in a negative situation, you can't see the positive. You're going to only see the negative. So think about it this way. If you're sitting with a group of people and they're gossiping, all of a sudden you start gossiping with them. You're joining that negativity. Step away from it. Say that you're busy, you have to go and take care of something. Step away from negativity. So what are the ways that we can change negative talk to positive talk? Instead of saying, I can't do that, it's too hard, change that and say, that will be challenging, but I will give it a try. Or, I am so stupid. Try changing that to, that was a really poor decision, but I will learn from this decision and do it differently next time. Nobody cares. Why should I? Well, you can change that to, I care about myself. I love myself and I am lovable to others. That negativity of, I don't do anything right. Change that to, my strengths are, and list those strengths, say those strengths, and I will work harder to develop my weaknesses and say what those weaknesses are. Once again, let go of the past negative actions against you. So we all have experienced negative actions in our childhood, as teens, from our friends, from bullies in school, bullies at work. Well, let's talk about bullies at work. There are plenty of them. Or those negative people at work. So those actions, those negative actions against you, you have to understand that it's them, not you. You may have to forgive them, which is going to be really hard. But if you forgive them, you might not forget about the actions, but forgiving them will allow you to move on. Don't live in the past. Let the past go. Live in today and for the goals of the future. Don't cause yourself extra anxiety about worrying about the future or what the future will bring. Tell yourself every day that you are beautiful, kind, and loving. And just remember to breathe. Tell yourself every day, I love you for who you are. I challenge you to do this for 30 days and see if it doesn't make you start feeling more positive and having a better outlook on life. Follow me on Instagram for quotes and positive memes to support your guide through this journey of self love. Thank you.